involved early, and if you're someone who's pretty slow and can't get involved at the early stages of the game, then I'd be worried for Polaris. But now they have a hero that's kind of protected. You got 3 melee heroes, 2 of them are gonna start. So funny to watch there. They both just had their own little dance mid where we saw, actually hold that, Natsumi top. Tims, he's been able to find his first real big creep of the game, and that will net them an early kill on Natsumi's draw range.
He's just hit onto his level 6. He's got the 1 point in the marksmanship. Gets caught out here.
So this is where I want this conquered TP. But unfortunately for Natsumi, it's gonna run straight to Tims and Yopaj. The double step. Great smoke maneuvers. Might look to try and put some pressure on the tower. Yopaj and Tims trying to shove that out as fast as possible. They lost their catapult wave, unfortunately. It's bottom lane. Mac and CML off the mark here with the boat combination. They should still be able to get a kill on a bang nonetheless. But it does give some space to Terrorblade. I mean, they're up in his face kind of.
Jungle, I can't farm my ancients. Top's being pushed in. So it's a lot of good pressure coming through from Boom right now.
CML. Can they be perfect here with the chain lockdown? They don't have the boat. The silence from Natsumi should just be enough to get a big kill on Yopaj as they surround him in the river. Now Natsumi can freely farm the triangle to give CML an opportunity.
Duels Ags is where the game switches, where you can play a lot more around Yopaj.
Nico. Another use of the arena down bot. This time it's not going to net the kill. The rotation from Yopaj will push him back slightly. He's already burnt out a lot of the abilities, so they're just going to turn on the line, and now Yopaj will get no rebuttal out of it. So, still we see die out some issues.
Fiend's grip as well.
See if they can get the start. Once again, the silence of Bang needs to be perfect here to cancel out the ultimate, and that's just in the nick of time. Yopaj out to safety. One more astral step charge if need be, and Mac's going to try and look for the Tidebringer. But a great use of that to simulate. Now with the rest of Radiant trying to swing on over. Mac's goddamn tanky on the Conqueror. I don't know if you're going to be able to go through him. At least they do keep the Void Spirit alive. Even Clockwork looking come over to the mid lane. He does have the hook shot ready to rock and roll. Gonna try and jump on forward with the zap from downtown. Deals with the Bane, but FBZ still is gonna be caught out of the river as Boomy finds the target. Yopaj is back in after the initiation. Gonna try and provide some damage here to follow up on Boomy, but Yopaj is gonna be cautious.
As well, they've already used 2. I think they've got 1 available to buy in the secret shop, so I think you just got to continuously make plays, especially now that Conker's got his Orchid, right? Like both the Void Spirit or the
Boomy
Tango.
actually going to bait in the river. They get the jump. Ultimate after as well from CML. Where's the damage fall? The volley's coming through from afar as Polaris spring the trap in the river. Even though Boom had all the vision they needed thanks to that Observe Ward, it's going to cost them 3 quick deaths as Nico will claim the law.
Just go back, farm a little bit here. Natsumi, he's playing around the stacks, wanting to make sure that he's able to get a little bit closer to that next item as he is with the Yasha.
Look, jump Booming. I'll catch him out. And for everyone that just saw, poor old FBZ did actually buy the recipe, even though he already had the mechanism completed. So a waste of 900 gold. He's going to get a little bit of back, but the pros make some of those item mistakes. Push back. Tims. My god, he's so tanky. Mac's already got an Orchid too. This actually might catch Boom off guard. Even CTM wants to look to get involved. They've got the arena if they want to use it more defensively, just to signal the retreat. But Radiant overwhelm them underneath the tier 1 tower. Unfortunately, they're going to have to battle it up against the glyph.
That's the first
so
fight
here. Cautious because Nico's going to jump. They find the speed. Follow-up chain control is going to be perfect. CTM will fall, and they'll just clean up the rest as well as Polaris. The blink initiation, too much for them to handle. They're kind of splitting up their heroes at the moment. Some chasing for a bang, the others for Yopaj, but it looks like they'll catch up the line for his 7th death. This is only 16 minutes in.
It's a lot of deaths, and I think 2 of them were kind of warranted, where he was, putting himself. Like, I feel like it's way too passive. Nothing is really stopped the Bane from doing whatever he wants, and from Drow doing whatever she wants.
Top lane, CTM. And they've been able to catch him out. They're trying to swing on over, but it's not going to matter. Tims can't get in range. That is a big, big kill to find.
They got Enchantress. Oh,
they canceled.
They interrupted Yopaj.
Okay. Being more of a nuisance, Rocket Flare just shy.
for him.
So I think Boom really felt like they would be the ones taking a lot more towers early and, you know, grouping up with Metamorphosis. But the fact that Yopaj is this far behind and also CTM is really struggling is probably preventing them from playing the type of Dota that they were hoping to with this draft and the items they've gone for.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate the armor component. Obviously, providing off a lot more armor, especially if you're low HP. It's another kill gets picked up here for Polaris.
At the start, then he can play a lot more of the backline, you know, initiation role just to prevent chaos on the Drow Ranger. Once again, they're going to catch you out of Bang. I mean, we saw the priority with this clockwork just against the line to really make sure there's an absolutely zero game, and that's showing so far. I mean, he's 1-8-2. It's going to take him quite some
time. They're just going to group up.
You can't die after you use that. Boom's got hook in 10, and they saw he's used everything defensively. Nick not going to latch on the spear, but nonetheless will trap him in. And you're exactly right. Like, all these Rolling Thunders are being super defensively to try and push out some of the creeps, but if it's going to cost you your lives. They're actually going to jump Nico. He's got a bang nearby. This bird's going to finger a death, but Boomy once again finds his target. Still, Bang's able to use the spells perfectly to bring down the Mars, but now they have to retreat. Bang, he'll get the clip on the line. Everyone else is able to make it away at the moment at BZ.
He'll be fine.
Will he? No, he won't. CML, great TP location. Fiend's grip from the fog, so a 2-for-1. I mean, you really do take that, I think, if you're raiding. You're wasting.
Tower before the 24-minute mark. Won't get the outpost in time, but now I believe that's a BKB. Also, he already had the BKB, but it's going to be level 18 now for Natsumi as well, so a lot more damage that he's able to output. You are getting very close to some key timings on Boom, though. Got the Blinking Dagger, only 200 gold away for FPZ. Unfortunately for a Bang, he's going to die again, so just delay.
They're still sticking around. Boomy doesn't have enough mana for the cogs push back. That extra control would have been so important to lock in Yopaj, but I mean, again, it's just a reactionary game from Boom. Just trying to get out of dodge every single time. Oh, they caught him, Nico. A perfect speed, just getting a little bit of that lost vision from the step. And I mean, you're happy with losing the lion, but Yopaj can't be dying like this. Close to Manta as well, but I don't know if they'll wait for that. Oh, they caught him busy, so he was still sticking around. I thought he got out of dodge, but again, another pickoff. I mean, 7-26 as the kill count, and CML as well is setting up top on CTM. I think he just got vision of the Terrorblade.
Careful, no one's there to really connect through with him just yet, just sitting inside of his Shadow Amulet, not griefing his team. He's doing the right thing to catch out anyone that might be diving a little bit too deep.
Again, Boom at his start. A Bang's gonna fall for the Hex. CTM nearby by the choke point. They'll at least get the run buff, but the finger dropped and all the Metamorphosis damage. Enough to at least get some consolation across the map. The Leeson 4s and Nico BK
blood as well for another 30 seconds. He's going to be able to get up there, maybe not connect quite as quickly as you might like, as Mac actually does show in the lane.
He just picked up the AC, he's got the BKB as well. The chain lockdown has to be perfect from a Bang, and it is. Another big kill from Boom. Great utilization.
Timings, right? You probably aren't able to do that if you don't have the Blink Dagger on our Bang. You're not able to get that initial lockdown coming.
Still sticking nearby on Polaris. No Metamorphosis is on cooldown. I still feel goddamn strong. A 4-on-5. Let's see if they can take it to perfection as they find the speed connect. Fiends coming from far. FBZ, his role needs to be able to deal with the Bane, but it looks like Yopaj has it cancelled. Now CTM, Sunder, BKB out there, locking on top of Natsumi, but a 4-star down to the low ground. Meanwhile, Yopaj, a speed, finds a connection. That's enough damage to bring down the Void Spirit. They're still overwhelming them by the high ground here. On top of Natsumi, but down by the bottom side, Nico, Boomy, straight on top of the Terrorblade as well. No protection for CTM as the rest of Raiding putting a lot of emphasis on trying to deal with Natsumi's Drow Ranger, which they will be successful, but the consequence is so grave. 3 gone, FBZ should just make it away. Nico's still hunting. Got hook up in 8. See if they guess the right direction.
Oh,
He's got to see him on the clear wave. Yeah, FBZ. Up shortly.
Dagger.
Do it blind. Nico. Oh, that's a blind blink. Straight into him. That hooks off the mark, unfortunately. Oh, okay, they find him. What's going on?
Oh, just my God. Killed. So there's a lot of things that could still go better for Boom. you know, they are
Still
feeling like
up.
we're in a better spot.
Back to target once again. It's so difficult to be able to burst down. They'll drop the finger of death, and with a beautiful chain control from FBZ, they get the perfect initiation. They'll look to transition this to the clockwork. Once again, Boom playing a lot more proactive at the moment. Nico, his BKB was used previously, so he's still in trouble. Natsumi's going to be cautious of his position of Bang, trying to find that angle to jump the Drow. They won't get it, but at least they'll still find the mark.
Points in the Resonant Pulse as well, 2 charges, excuse me, from the Aghanim Scepter. There's just so much kill threat for this Drow Ranger, and right now, I mean, there's a few ways to save yourself, but you still just do feel so squishy when you can have someone like FBZ or Yopaj not even worry too much about damage. Their main job is to just continuously...
Polaris, they're backing off as a team. They still have the vision on CTM, but Tim's standing hand in hand. Quiver's out at least fast enough. They're going to try and blow up the first lap, which they will do so successfully. Now, Dive, got to be cautious. Natsumi has to be protected. He's in the river right now, but the follow-up jump's not there. Beautiful cogs will push back the Rolling Thunder, so Natsumi is just freely right-clicking from the low ground, but still, CTM, he's the big target. A BKB, Sunder out early. Matt continuing to push him further and further back, but now once the Magic Immunity expires, they'll get the control to drag him back. Still, Yopaj is providing the roll, jumping on Natsumi, trying to get him rid of the marksmanship, but it's still going to cost the life of the Terrorblade. They also find the backline. A 3 for 3 nonetheless. It felt like there could have been much worse.
Really want to do it on the Pangolier, but I kind of feel like he needs to go into...
Great position from Yopaj. FBZ's going to jump. The rest of the team is a bit far away. FBZ's stuck in a corner too. Still, they kept the target. Being instantly going to look to buy back. Now they're on top of Natsumi as well. An early BKB. Where's CTM? Nowhere to see at the moment. He's trying to lock onto Boomy, but they haven't been able to find a big kill on the Drow. This is still posturing very far away. Nico trying to get back up to the higher ground. He's got the arena BKB if he wants to use it defensively. Another round as they jump. Natsumi with the BKB on cooldown and bang, FBZ and Yopaj. The trio trying to jump Natsumi. They'll do so successfully. The ideal target for Boom to get rid of. They'll even catch out CML. Nico, the TPR, just a nick of time.
Basically drawing on the map right now. That's what CML is saying. He was saying, I want to go down. I want to go south. Try and get in onto the backlines where they don't have vision. Nico's going to reveal himself.
Okay, Boomy's sort of start. Bush was falling at the moment. They get the catch. If they can deal with the Rolling Thunder, that's perfect. Natsumi still with the BKB. They're going to push Yopaj away, but an instant buyback. Now Boomy, they've got the recognition that Boom aren't fighting with their full roster, but they're looking at retreat. FBZ! He's in with the Rolling Thunder. Gets Natsumi, gets Nico. Bye-bye, Drow. Bye-bye, Mars as well. What a buyback from FBZ.
They've realized how important this Roche is. Instant rocket flare coming out. You can't quickly rejoin it. And I feel like Boom have the damage to be able to take this out before they're going to be able to do anything about it. Tim's, he's gone for the hookshot block. Oh, bang, even just moving forward.
Oh, Age is picked up. Nico's going to try and protect him. Polaris are coming over. Can you stick around? I mean, Natsumi just bought back. Get some extra positioning. Keep in mind, Radiant, they did use a lot of their abilities previously to jump Natsumi, so he's still playing on the outskirts. But FBZ's got the Rolling Thunder up. But once again, they're going to push the Drow Ranger away, which is all of their damage. It allows CTM just to rip apart the Conquer. Natsumi can hope and pray that the damage on the Drow is enough, but they're on top of the core. Natsumi's going to be a goner. A dive back for the Drow. 4 down. Make it 5. Make it Mat 1 victory for Boom.
Oh, the comebacks are real. You know, we were thinking maybe when it was, what was it, like 6 to 19 kill score, 7k net worth lead fairly early on, but just those timings. Every single item timing came off.